Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's get it. It starts in about 15 minutes. Well, 14 minutes now. So very soon, very soon. There we go. Let's get it. All right, let's open this up. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Charles. See you guys in here. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream as you guys come in. Let's pin this. I think we're good. All right, cool, cool. We just gotta wait for it. We just gotta wait a little bit. Doom, doom. Find out what they're gonna announce today. Would be kind of cool. What's new? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out what's new in a second. I think they're gonna talk about the holiday event, and then they're gonna talk about the holiday event. I think they're gonna talk about updates to season 2.0 or season 2.0, and then they said they're gonna announce some other stuff. Also, the Lexington did come out today. If you guys haven't got that already, it's the new assault rifle. It's the LVOA from Division 1, actual LVOA. It's called the Lexington, and it has a little bit more base damage than your Police M4, and you're in that 850 RPM category. So we got about 10 minutes before it starts. Close this. All right, so we're close. Yeah, it does. It does. It looks pretty good, right? I agree. It looks pretty good. All right, we are just waiting. We got about 10 minutes left. So once this goes, all right, just wait for that to go there. How you guys doing today? Everybody doing good? Hope everybody's having a beautiful, beautiful Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Maybe I should put that at the top, right? Maybe put pin that, right? Make sure you guys drop a like on the stream as you guys go. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody's enjoying themselves. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream as you guys are in here. All right, we got 10 minutes and then we should see what's going on. We should find out what is happening in a very shortly. All right, I was trying to fix this. Yo, happy Thanksgiving for Nola. Hopefully you guys, everybody who does separate Thanksgiving, hopefully you guys are gonna have some plans. I'm actually gonna go, we're having a Thanksgiving late lunch or early dinner, I don't know. I want to watch the Dolphins play prime time. I don't know if you guys are football fans. You know, turkey football is tradition here. So Dolphins play prime time 8:30. So very excited for that. So probably watch some football, eat some turkey. You know, do both You know how it goes. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. We got about 9 minutes left before the official dev stream goes live. Can I recommend a build that uses the pestilence? Also have Thanksgiving. I'm not a big pestilence fan, but I'm sure there's plenty of builds out there, man. To be fair, I know it's one of the most popular guns right now because it hits hard. The stats on it, but I'm sure there's a bunch of builds out there already, man. I honestly I don't like LMGs in a lot of video games. To be fair, did you see that they have the new Lexington? Did you guys get the new Lexington yet? Did you guys end up getting it? Did you guys end up getting the Lexington? Appreciate the likes, guys. The Lexington is the new LVOA. It just came out. We got about 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes and we'll be there. Yeah, it's so the new Lexington is the LVOA from Division 1. You just log into the game and get to. I put out a video on my second channel, by the way. You guys can catch it later. You just log into the game, you get it. It's 850 RPM. In the video, if you guys watch the video, I paired it up with like the Police M4, which has 850. The FAMAS, which has FAMAS has 900, right? The Eagle Bear has 850. So base damage, it hits harder than all of them, which is kind of crazy, right? So I guess maybe that's why it's the named. And then it comes God rolled with assault rifle, health damage targets out of cover, and then it has what's it called? It has a talent you can run whatever you want. So, and then you have 3 camo skins for it. You trying to get caught up with the update, Charles? Hey, take your time and enjoy the game. Should be starting soon. Hey, if everybody in the stream, if you guys could all drop a like on the stream, appreciate you guys hanging out with us today, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying hopefully if you guys do celebrate Thanksgiving, enjoying your day off, you can go hang out with family. Maybe you're catching the stream while you're at family, you're not home, you're out of town. So appreciate everybody hanging out with us today, enjoying this. We'll be, well, I'm thinking we'll see how it goes. Depends what we do. We may just do this live stream and then that'll be it for me for the day. I planned on maybe playing the 5 times event, but I might save that for tomorrow, and we might do that on Twitch. So really depends. So right now, we'll see. Maybe we'll play a little bit after the live stream. We'll see how long this live stream goes, and we'll see what they actually talk about, you know. And then I'm curious to wonder when that holiday event is going to go live. I'm assuming it's going to go live pretty soon, probably start of December. Yo, Eric, happy Thanksgiving. I was struggling with the new modifications. You don't like the new modifications, Joseph? I feel like if you use like the rifle build I posted on YouTube is really good. You enjoyed the videos, Joseph? Hey, appreciate you, man. Make sure everybody hits a like on the stream, guys. The live stream does start in 5 minutes, so we'll be live in just a sec. So we'll see how this goes. I know a lot of people are out of town with family, enjoying Thanksgiving. So let's see. Just 5 more minutes and we should find out. Anything you guys are you guys looking forward to anything? Did you guys get hey, how many of you guys actually logged on today? I know some of you guys are out of town. You guys have, I'm sure you guys will have plenty of time to get it. But just when you log in, make sure you log in. If you're a hardcore player or a regular player, depending if you have a hardcore account or not, make sure you log on the account that you want it. So if you want it on your hardcore character, you only get it one time. So it'll go straight to your hardcore account or to go to your regular account. I don't really play on my hardcore character. I don't have one on PC, so it didn't really bother me. But you only get one of them, so. You logged in, didn't get it, Ajax? It should be in your inventory. Was your inventory full? What would you love to see the Division agents cross universe with the descendants from the first Ascent? Nah, Eric, it doesn't even make sense. Totally different game, totally different atmosphere. In First Ascent, it's super sci-fi. That's just too much. I'd rather see the Division crossover with like Rainbow Six Siege or crossover with Ghost Recon. That would be more online. First Ascent is so sci-fi, so fake that it doesn't make any sense. You got robots, alien bots, you know. Division doesn't really go that way, so I wouldn't. Two different worlds. Would never want to see them cross. Have older exotics been put in the loot pool? Do we still have to? No. You can get most exotics through any mission now. Most exotics can be getting through everything. The only ones that are tied to quest. So if you have any that are tied to quest, those are the ones that you cannot get anywhere. So like the Nemesis, the first time you get it, you have to get it from your doing the quest item. The Regulus, same thing. You have to do it through a quest. It doesn't get in the open loot pool. So the Eagle Bear, which was raid exclusive, the Bighorn, which is legendary. So Bighorn is still legendary exclusive, except you can get it in the Dark Zone. You can get legendary summit or legendary missions, or you can get it in the DZ. The Eagle Bear, same thing. You can get it in the raid or the DZ. The Ravenous, you can get in the rave or the DZ. The Regulus is a quest item. The Chatterbox is a quest item. The first one you get. Once you unlock it, then it gets thrown into your loot pool, so you have a chance of getting it from like an exotic cache or something like that. But most exotics, besides those, and the Ouroboros. The Ouroboros is tied to the incursion. That's it. You can't get anywhere else. But mostly all the other that aren't tied to like a specific like quest the first time, they're in the pool. So I believe the Gunslinger holster, you can't get it until you complete the quest 2. And then the same with the Ridgeway Pride chest piece. You need to complete the quest, which is doing the summit. You have to do that one time, and then it's in your loot pool. So, but most of the exotics are in the loot pool, so you can get it from exotic caches. You get it from drops, stuff like that. When you headed down to Melbourne, Australia, I don't know, man. I want to go to Australia. I've been dying to. It's one of the places I want to go. One of these days, we'll head out. I want to go out there at least once. It's a long flight though from here. You know, I'm in South Florida, so it's a very long trip. But I would love to go out there. New player, don't really understand the builds. Can you explain a little? Don't really understand the builds, like builds. If you don't understand builds, I would recommend watching some build videos, P-Boy, to be fair. Like it's kind of like, I can't really show you because I don't have the game in front of me, but you have green gear sets that have bonuses, talents. You pair those together. You have brand sets that have talents. You pair those together. You have chest piece and backpacks that have talents. They do different things. Best thing if you're confused about builds is maybe watch a few build videos and pay attention to what they say. Hopefully they explain it in a way that, but usually when people do build breakdowns, whether it's me or other people, they'll explain what it's good for. Hopefully they're just not running through it. And then you can kind of like get an idea. And the more you watch them, the more you'll pick up on it. Or watch a live stream and ask somebody when they're actually playing the game. We may get into a little bit of Division in a little bit. We'll see in a second. And make sure you guys drop a like on the stream. We got about 14 seconds. Stream will be live. Excited for this one. So let's see what they have to say. So let's turn this bad boy up.
Hello, everyone. And
Hello.
welcome to this
here we go.
unexpected Black Friday / Thanksgiving live stream. And my name is Daria. I'm the former ComDev.
You guys
on
hear good,
Division
right?
2. And today with me is
We haven't fired Daya. Don't worry.
no, they actually just gave me another job. But I'm still required to stream. So it is what it is. I guess you guys are stuck with me for the time being.
So am I. I'm also required to stream, so We're
It's
both
true.
here against our will.
It's true though. It's true though. They keep us chained to the streaming chair, so we cannot leave. But yeah, today with me is Yannick, my usual co-host.
Hello.
And yeah, to give
Let me
you
fix my-
guys an
I'm covering
overview
her
of
head.
what we're planning to discuss today. So of course we'll talk about Seasons 2.0 next steps. I know that Yannick has an entire list, a handwritten list of changes he prepared specifically for this live stream. A lot of things that he wants to share with us, right?
I decided to take notes this time and come a bit more prepared.
Yeah, so see, I'm not putting him on the spot. I know that he is well prepared and ready. We'll also tease the upcoming winter event. We'll talk about the veteran rewards, the Lexington gun, and some of the nice skins that some of you might already noticed in the game. Also, as you probably saw, if you haven't, please look at the chat. We are running a giveaway for the Stalker bundle outfits. So all the rules are there. You just basically enter it by typing the hashtag Stalker2, and that would automatically add you to the giveaway. And a few lucky winners gonna get contacted after the live stream and get their fancy bundles. But that's not it.
I wasn't a fan of the
there
Stalker
are
2
some
bundles.
other things regarding Stalker as well, and we'll talk about it a bit later. Also, we have a gameplay build that we're gonna show. Do not expect any new modes or, any balancing changes.
Poor Chop, what's going on,
It's
man?
mostly just a teaser for a winter event. And to start, get your list with the changes.
Yeah, it's
You wanna
perfect.
start with
Everybody gets a
season two?
perfect
Yeah,
role
let's
Lexington.
start with the
Okay.
Seasons 2.0.
All right, I'm gonna take my notes. Sorry, old school paper. So Seasons 2.0. Well, we've been looking at the feedback. We've got a lot of feedback with PTS, and now that Seasons 2.0 is out, it's good that it's out because now we get to actually work with concrete feedback and data. So,
Mike,
we know
not
what,
here.
we can
That would
see
be
what
on the
works,
Twitch.
What doesn't, what you enjoy, what you enjoy less. So it makes our job much easier now to actually figure out how do we make it better. So with that, there's a bunch of things we're looking at, and I want to mention some of them here on some of the things we want to change. And just bear in mind that none of that
Hey,
is
Knight, what's going on?
timed somewhere. Don't expect those changes to come, in the near future. I don't know yet. I cannot promise that all of them will be here by the next update. But at least so you know what are the kind of things we're looking at to improve Seasons 2.0. I think first I'm going to start with some of the changes we're going to bring this season in the upcoming patches. And some of them are just reactions to feedback that we've gotten from you. And the first one is that we are going to give control to the group leader on the activation of the modifier.
That's good.
So as you know
Good
now,
change.
it's a bit of a mess. I think we've talked about it already in the past. The fact that you don't really know when you matchmake where you're going to end up and how we handle the rules of matchmaking and all of that. So now we're going to have it clearer. So if you show up or if you matchmake with a group, whatever status the group leader has in terms of modifiers being activated or not will apply to the entire group. So it is the group leader that will decide. It's going to work the same as global events, basically. So hopefully now everybody will be on the same, under the same status, and we're not going to have the issue where someone has their modifier on and you have it off, and then you don't have your modifier, but the hostile modifiers are still applying. This is not going to happen anymore. It's going to be the same experience for everyone. We're removing we've removed the modifiers from raid as well, so that was one of the inconsistencies we had with between what we've said.
There's
and what was
modifiers
actually
in the raid?
build. They were not on the PTS, but they were on the build. We've removed them now. So
they took
no
them out.
modifiers in raid. We're keeping the raid experience pure. One thing also we are doing, or we've done, is adding the Battle Pass XP to to all priority objectives. So you no longer have to choose when you're doing priority objective. You no longer have to choose between gaining, like progressing your season rewards, your battle pass rewards, or other rewards. Now it's every priority objective will give you battle pass XP and then the other reward that you will choose. So to try to be more generous with that progression. We are also going to make some adjustments to the hostile modifiers for this season. So obviously the two culprits here, which are Requital and Master of None, which are the ones that have, of course, I think frustrated the most part of all of you and all of us, to be honest, myself included. So we're going to make changes to them to make them less punishing, and so change the way Requital works. So it's going to be a bit more intuitive and a bit easier to understand. When the damage actually gets reflected and how to counter that, with better feedback also in terms of the icon and the UI. And Master of None, we're also going to change to especially get rid of the shock effect and change that to something else.
No shock
so
effect?
We're no longer going to have the issue of, NPCs with Master of None that are just taking you out of cover.
I was okay with it because I would kill them so quick,
these are
but
changes
I
that are
understand.
going to be coming very soon.
Getting shocked is kind of crazy, though.
In a future patch to at least,
I just felt, you know what I felt like? I was fighting St. Elmo's players in the dark zone.
Proposition of modifiers.
That's what it
But
reminded
then
me
on
of.
top of that, we also have much more changes we're looking at that are probably going to come a bit later next season, and some of them maybe even after that. So just to talk a bit about some of the things we would like to change. Well, first let's talk about modifiers. So as we've seen, and as I see in the chat already on some of the comments, with modifiers, this is the first version we have in this season. We've talked about it. This is the first iteration. We're going to every season will come with new modifiers. So every season we will learn from the previous one, and until we hit the perfect formula for modifiers. But overall, we know that some people prefer to play without them. I do think that for the most part it is because of the hostile modifiers part, because it's as we've said with Requital and Master of None, it's not always fun. But our goal ultimately is to make sure that you want to have the modifier on, because gameplay is just going to be more fun. And there's a few things we're going to do with that. First, we have, I'm not going to go in details here, but we've taken that into account in designing the next modifier for the next season. So I think that one is going to be pretty cool. We are streamlining and simplifying the hostile modifiers for the next season as well. So it's going to be something that's a bit more simple and less punishing. Really a bit more about modifier gives you a bonus, hostile modifier counters that bonus, but does not actually impact your gameplay the way it does right now. So it's really just about negating potentially some of the effect of your modifier, but nothing beyond that. Because ultimately we want the modifiers to just be fun and be a boost for players. So it's like you play with the modifier, you get the boost. The hostile can potentially counter some of that, but it's never going to make you weaker than what you would be without the modifier.
I don't really mind the
we are
modifiers too
looking
much.
at, and that's been one of the
Because of how powerful they make
we are
like my
looking
sniper
at
and rifle
adding a
builds.
bonus when you play with the modifier active. So I know that we've said we were a bit on the fence with doing that, because we don't want you to force yourself to play with the modifier just to get the bonus.
That's
but
cool.
I think there's a right balance we can find in trying to find a bonus that is just an addition, just a small plus, so you feel rewarded for playing with the modifier, but without missing out if you really choose to play without the modifier. But once again, our goal is to make you want to play with the modifier, because it's just going to be more fun. We are looking at the pacing, and I will get back to that, but you're going to unlock the modifiers faster also. So in the progression, in future seasons, we want the modifiers unlocked to come faster, the active and the passive ones. So it takes a bit less time to get all the toys and just have fun with them. This is a long list, so bear with me here. We are looking at the trigger conditions for the active modifier. So we know that now it's a bit of an issue that you have to aim down sight before you can trigger the active modifier. So we are looking at changing that to make it a bit easier to trigger. Overall, we want to make improvements to the HUD and the visual feedback on the modifiers as well, making sure that it's clearer, especially when you have an active modifier that is triggered and that is active, in terms of the timer and how long will it stay active, and when you actually increase the duration by your actions, have much better feedback there, so you have better control over what's happening. But also, looking at making the active modifiers last a bit longer, probably, so you really have a more interesting benefit from triggering them. And then on the season journey, so one shift we want to do is to really try to give it a bit more purpose, because right now the season journey is a bit of a mix of a lot of things. It's your main progression path towards unlocking modifiers, towards gaining Battle Pass progression. It's also meant as a kind of a progression thing for new characters, level 1 characters, so it's meant to teach the game. We're going to try to clarify that. We're going to separate the progression part for new players from the experience of a level 40 player, so you're no longer going to have just buy an item at the vendor and these things that are supposed to introduce features. This will be segregated outside of that. So you will have objectives that are more interesting and more gameplay related towards what is the reality of your gameplay as a level 40 player.
Okay.
We want to focus a bit more on the modifier, actually, the season journey. So try to make the objectives more about, you unlock the modifier, you have objectives about using this modifier, then you get to the next mission, you unlock a new active modifier, then the objectives will be about using that new one that you've unlocked, and then you unlock the next one, and then you use it. So a bit more as an initiation to the modifier.
Right back. The 125 throwers is super easy.
And also all the
I'll explain in a
modifiers.
second.
All the modifiers will be unlocked through the season journey, so active and passive. So we're taking the passive out of the priority objectives, and everything is going to be on the season journey. So really, the season journey will become your main way of progressing the modifier and unlocking all of it. Then what else do I have here? We are looking at the balancing of all of the objectives on the season journey. So there's some of them are too grindy, the numbers are just too high and it takes ages to do them. Overall, that's not our intention, to make you grind for dozens of hours just to fill a bar until you unlock one part of the whole thing. So we want to make them less grindy, and maybe looking at not necessarily gating behind missions, the progression of objectives, but that's still in discussion, so we'll see if we want to do that. As I said, the season journey right now is also your main means of progression of the Battle Pass XP, but we want to change that. So if what did I want to say? My PC just okay, sorry, my PC just died, but it's back. When it comes to Battle Pass progression, so as we said, we've given more Battle Pass progression or Battle Pass XP on the priority objectives, but we are actually also looking at adding more granularity there. So we're going to be adding Battle Pass progression, Battle Pass XP on more sources, basically pretty much going to look at all the activities in the game and go back more to the way it was in the older season format, where you can play what you want and you will get progression. So you will less be, required to do the activities that the priority objectives or the season journey do give you. You can still do that. You will get progression through those, but you also can play whatever you want and you will get some progression as well. So really, if you're not interested in any of the objectives that are given to you, you can also just do whatever you want in the game.
Amir, what's going on?
There. I'm almost there. I promise. We are looking at being a bit more generous with the rerolls on priority objectives. We are going to have a pass on all the activities that are available in priority objectives to remove the ones that are too rare.
Is this for next season or this season?
World. So, the Warhound convoys, elite resource convoys, and those that spawn on a rarer occasion. So when you have a priority objective that is about that and none of them are on the map, it's not fun. So we might just remove them. We're going to modify the descent one, because right now we have an issue with, since it's just asking you to do a couple loops, people just matchmake, do the couple loops, and then leave the group and leave you alone. So we're going to look at changing that one to avoid that kind of behavior. What else do I have? No, that's actually the end of my list.
Thank you. great.
These
great
are some some of the things.
There's a new DLC coming out early next year.
There was actually a really good question in the chat while you were reciting all the upcoming changes. Not really a question, more of a suggestion. Would it be possible for the modifiers to be saved and be enabled once you log back in? Because right now you need to equip them again.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. That's something we need to look at. I am not prepared on that one. I don't know if we have it already fixed or not, but that's something we need to fix.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a good suggestion from the chat regarding all that. But also another thing to mention on the site is that we'll definitely answer all the questions. Most likely in the end, of course, if we see anything, because this setup allows us to read the chat, we'll try to answer them. But since and I understand that people started spamming the giveaway command, you only need to enter it once. You don't need to spam it constantly. So let's just be mindful of the chat going way too fast. And if you guys want us to be able to see your messages, it's best to slow down a little bit, because there are going to be other ways for you to get the bundle, and we'll talk about it. So anything else we want to talk about regarding Seasons 2.0?
The AI LBOA, yeah, it's nice.
No. I wanted to react to a couple comments on, it's not Seasons 2.0 related, but I've seen some mentions of bugs, so I just want to acknowledge them. Audio, the rifle audio issue, that's something we're aware of.
Oh yes, please fix that.
To figure out. It's a tricky one, but it's something we're investigating.
Oh, they haven't figured that out yet? I haven't been, honestly, guys, I've been playing solo, so I don't know how the rifle sounds in a group.
Yeah, most likely. And
are they bringing back Last Stand? I don't think so.
Should we move on?
I don't know. We don't know what we're getting for the DLC. We're going back to Brooklyn.
Actually, that's something we're investigating. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it because it's actually tricky also, but we would like to make sure that the on-kill objectives apply to the whole group. So you're not punished by playing in a group, and therefore your kills get stolen by someone else in the group. We would like that to apply to the whole group. But
Dave, it should be in your inventory.
We'll see if we can pull it off.
Or your mailbox if you're full.
More complicated than it sounds.
And before Yannick finds another question to answer, let's move on, because it's holidays time. It was supposed to be Jingle Bells effect, but I never actually asked anyone for that, so it's like, let's imagine that it's here.
What sounds bad?
And for the winter
Michael?
event, we actually prepared a small teaser for you guys to see, and then we'll be able to show the outfit in game.
We actually have a tactical reindeer outfit? Bro. The outfit's dope, though.
Yeah, here it is.
Okay, that's better than the Santa Claus outfit, but I'm not a fan of those.
The event itself is going to start on December 10th. So there's just a little bit of time left. It's not going to be a very long one. Those of you who played the last year's winter event know that it usually consists of a project with a few objectives, and here you can see a calendar. What's important to know about this specific one is that going to feature 2 tracks, easy track and a hard track, and both tracks will feature different set of rewards. So the outfit, it's called Rudy outfit, because Rudolph, I think it's quite obvious. It's going to be part obtainable through the easy track. The knee pads that you saw in the end of the video with the snow VFX, available through both tracks, easy and hard. And
they missed the trick, should be 12 days.
Hard track also going to feature extra XP, named caches, optimization caches, recalibration caches, and some exotic components. And the main idea behind this specific winter event is all that the missions designed around time trials, and you will be given a time objective to complete each specific mission. And if you manage to complete it before the time runs out, you're going to be granted the reward automatically.
Oh, so it's just a time trial
So
missions.
also I mean, if you want to show the outfit now, because there is a lot of things for me to talk about.
I can show it. But yeah, I just wanted to mention, to talk about the time trials quickly, because that's something we said we
It's
wanted
not
to
bad
bring
for
back.
a holiday
so,
outfit.
As you know, with Seasons 2.0, we
Like
we
it's better
did
than
not
Santa
bring
Claus
back
one.
the leagues because it didn't really fit with this format. But we said we like the idea of time trials, so that's something we've done with the winter event. Now we are going to
But I'm not a fan
start
of those
seeing
knee pads
projects
though.
that the objectives are actually time trials. So it's going to be complete that mission under that that time. So it's cool. It's going to be a new type of project and a new type of objective. So I'm glad we got it to work. I don't know what you want me to do. This is
just
this is the outfit in action.
just move around. I don't know, do some jumping jacks. Another thing that I wanted to, it was a joke, but it's nice to see it in action. So another thing, you don't need to choose only
next?
one reward track. You can complete both and collect all the rewards. So that's one of the good opportunities to
10 extra
give yourself,
proficiency levels?
while we all wait for the actual winter holidays to start.
But when does the event start?
The new knee pads, the snow machine knee pads, are going to be available through the track. Both tracks actually going to feature it, and once you obtain it through the track, you can the hoarder, the loot goblin, gonna drop it as well. But
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much how it is for almost every event. And you can also expect other seasonal exclusive items to drop with the hoarder. And as usual, he and other NPCs going to be wearing nice Santa hats. And the items from previous events are going to be from winter, summer, and even the mooncake. So if you miss those, it's your chance to get those.
You mean 2 exotic pieces for Bertha?
Yeah, it's actually pretty much it. But like before the live stream, Yannick and I were debating.
He didn't even
about
put an
the
extended mag on
horns
that
the
weapon. He
mask,
only has 31
the
rounds.
booty features.
Come
because
on, Yannick.
I find it very cute.
He didn't even mod the weapon.
Only die I would look
What's
at
he
horns and
doing?
think it's cute.
But it is cute, especially with this small reindeer nose.
Someone said we
Yannick
could
forgot
at
to
least make
mod the weapon. Come on,
nose
buddy. It can hold
glow,
57 rounds,
which
I believe. No, I think
is
mine holds
not glowing.
50.
I mean, it's shiny. It's like
Seven?
a small Christmas ornament in a way. But it
I
also
don't know why it's
reminds me of the
31. I
Krampus.
thought mine had 57.
And I know that's also something that
double
we
check.
wanted to do for a long time. Like, we don't have a Krampus outfit, but maybe that would inspire Pali to finally do something.
To finally do something.
To finally- No, but this one is actually very cute. I love it. And yeah, once again, event starts on December 10th and gonna last up until December 26th. So there is plenty of time to complete all the objectives. And objectives is usually
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
already out.
unlocked in
But he
order,
didn't put any
so
mods on it. His only
all
has
of them
31
become
rounds.
available daily. But you can you need to finish the previous one for you to be able to move to the next one. But of course, in the end of the event, there is going to be a few days.
Yeah, it's already out. It just came out
extra
today.
time for you
Just
to
gotta
catch
log
up.
in.
So you do not necessarily need to start playing.
I can
on
show you guys
10th.
after the stream
you
what
can
it looks
do that
like.
later, but
If you
just
I'll
be
log in
sure
real
to
quick.
finish everything by 26.
People asking if we fix the loot goblin and if they will be able to get the harvest. I mean, yeah, the harvest is in the loot pool, so you should be able to get it from the loot goblin as well. As usual, it's going to have a chance to drop any of the old items from past events as well. So you should be able to get it there.
Yeah, as I mentioned, winter, summer, and mooncake.
Yeah.
All of them going to be there.
Yeah.
So if you were not playing Division last year during the winter event, this is also your chance to get the cute Tommy backpack that we had last
Phil,
year.
it drops the same roll for everybody. Everybody gets damage targets out of cover, max rolls.
I know that there's been a lot of questions in chat, not related, but I'll address it on global events in Division 1. Unfortunately, we don't have any groundbreaking news here. There's been no breakthrough on our investigation.
You just got to log in. Yeah, it's
to,
fully auto. It's 850 RPM.
Back, but,
I'll show you afterwards,
not
JJ.
giving up.
You just have to log into the game.
But we will manage to do it. But
Let me see.
Unfortunately, we don't have any news in that on that front today.
Yeah, but still on the list, it's still a big priority, especially now that we have the rewards in both Division 1 and Division 2.
Mm. So sneakily, this was also Lexington gameplay, by the way. I was using the Lexington weapon. So that's is that a segue into the veteran?
I mean,
rules,
I wanted to talk about friend referral first, but yeah,
Okay.
we can actually keep the gameplay going. As for the friend referral, there is not a lot of new things to mention. Just a reminder for those of you who may have missed this information. Oh, that's a cute raccoon. It's been such a long time since I saw a raccoon. Sorry.
I'm sorry I missed it. Maybe I would
just
have killed
went
it
under
otherwise just to make you react.
Is there a time? I don't know. Usually they give you a little bit, so
drink some water.
I don't usually
so
shoot
be able
at
to get it
wildlife
next
in the game,
couple
but,
weeks.
just to trigger Daya, I might have done it.
So see, this is, oh my god, I'm already triggered. But coming back to the friend referral and trying to be nice and helpful here, you know, being an animal lover and whatnot. If you missed that the friend
it has the
referral has
highest
been
base
updated,
damage
it's
for
actually a
an
completely
850 RPM
revamped
weapon too.
system now. You can get Insurgent uniform and Insurgent backpack as a veteran player, as the one who invites the new recruits. And if you're a new recruit, there is also a perfect opportunity for you to get the Stinger, Hunter outfit, LMG, and the backpack trophy. That is the reward that used to be available through the previous iteration of the friend referral, but now we kind of bringing it back with a twist. So make sure to invite a person, play with them for 2 hours, and those nice outfits.
No, it has a little bit more damage than the Police M4 Happy.
And now
if you watch my
it is a
video, I
segue
compare the
into
two base
the
damage.
Veteran rewards.
It has a little bit more damage.
A lot of you guys in the chat seem to be aware of, because
I'll show you it in a
something
second,
that
though,
released
Happy.
in the game this morning.
Yep.
And
I have 2 level 0 ones.
To explain what the Veteran Rewards program is basically we wanted to design something to
Or base damage
commemorate
stats,
the
either way.
years of service and the fact that some of you has been with the franchise, with the game since Division 1, and also avid players in both Division 1 and Division 2. And for the majority of you, you might be able to get it by logging in the game today. You will get the Lexington gun.
You
And
get all 3 skins too.
Based on the different eligibility levels.
Oh, never mind. Not everybody gets all 3 skins.
Do I need to recite them, or will? Oh, there is information, so I don't really need to read it.
It's very small on the screen we have in front of us.
It's based on
It's
how long
a
you've
very
been
tiny
playing.
screen like that.
Yeah,
So
it's a very
like,
tiny screen, but basically if you first logged in Division or 1 or Division 2 after November 28th, you'll get the bronze reward. The silver one is available for those who logged in between January 2 and November 27 this year, and gold for those who logged in to the game before January 1st, 24. So pretty much everyone should get one of those rewards, and rewards can be accumulated, all 3 of them. So if you're eligible for all 3, you're going to get all 3. One thing that is important to mention that if your inventory is full, you might experience issues with getting those rewards.
So some of you guys,
that's something that the team is aware and working on a solution, and we'll find a way to deliver rewards to everyone who might be missing them.
I never have inventory full, so I'm good, baby.
I see a lot of that in chat. People didn't get their Lexington because
that's why you guys didn't get it. Your inventory was full, so it didn't deliver to you. So you have to wait.
And yeah, that's the problem, because the weapon goes directly into your inventory. So,
I actually like the bronze one the best, to be honest, and the silver. The gold I wasn't a big fan of.
And we'll make sure everybody gets it.
I'm not a big fan of it. The silver, the bronze are my favorite.
Lexington is also going to have all the attributes maxed out right from the start. So it's going to be very nice, reliable gun.
I see someone asking if the Lexington can be moved to their level 40 character because they logged into their mule character. I mean, if it's on the same account, you can just use the stash. So you should be able to transfer it with the stash to another character.
But also the rewards itself are not account wide. From what I know, unless they can be moved through the stash. It's actually, I think we need to confirm this information.
No, you should be able to move
to
the stash.
But it's also best not to claim those on a hardcore character, just to be safe.
Yeah, the hardcore you can't. So if you claim it on your hardcore character, you can't bring it over.
Any
but
plan
stash-wise, you can put
stash
it in
size.
stash.
I'm going into Q&A mode. We've talked about it. We are looking at it. We have some ideas.
I don't know if you maybe.
Don't forget to drop a like on the stream, guys. If you guys enjoying the stream, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We'll check out the Lexington after the stream.
Yeah.
I already have it on my account.
Because there are a lot of really nice details that otherwise you might not be able to notice while looking on the art.
Just to be clear, Lexington is just a skinned M4, right? No special talent or anything. It's actually an LVOAC, fully auto. So that's a weapon that doesn't exist anywhere else in the game. It's coming back from
it has like 0.3 more
so
damage than the other one in its.
Not because it has a perfect talent or a perfect stat. It's because it's a rifle that's a fully auto, an assault rifle.
But it has a little bit more damage too than Police M4. I'll show you guys.
Looking at.
He's not going to show it though.
You
But in my video, I put it together.
Yeah, the Lexington skin.
That's what you want.
Yeah, because there are so many cute little details you can see here.
So it has like a little bit more damage. So like if you put on your base damage numbers and you compare it to the Police M4, you can see.
And also,
I believe it's
the talent is going to be
stronger
random,
than anything in its
but you can
850 class.
recalibrate it.
We'll double check, but.
Uh,
No. You're good, AJ. You have time. I think it's probably going to be like a month. You're good.
It's nice that it gets more detailed as you get from bronze.
I like the silver one
to
a lot.
Really love the pattern with small phoenixes on it.
I wish the mods would take the color too.
On getting it to on the mule character is that the level of the Lexington is based on the character. Mine is level 30 for some reason.
It could be just because we.
Oh yeah, AJ, you're good, man.
Spawn the model through the admin panel.
This is a cheat account with a cheat build, so don't take that for granted. That explains why I was using it, and I was like, "Damn, it's actually not doing a lot of damage." But it is. That's why. It's because it's level 30. I didn't notice that.
You didn't even mod it, buddy.
And so that's the gold skin.
But yeah, it's level 30, but still. That's it.
So yeah, and it's actually one thing that we've started doing is have named items that now have perfect attributes, base attributes or core attributes. So it's not necessarily easy to spot, but you will see it here that the damage is more yellow than the rest of the stats. That means that this is a stat that is actually boosted compared to the normal balancing.
It's boosted. It's slightly. I think it's like 0.3, a little bit more.
There will be
0.3
more of those in the future as well. That will be.
So I looked at it. I think it was like
here,
0.03, no 0.3 difference
stats as well.
To the Police M4. So it's slightly more powerful than Police M4.
Nice, looks very.
So
it's
probably going to be the best high end weapon, if in the 850 category, right? 850 RPM.
Yeah, but it has like this chocolatey elements. Oh.
Yeah, the silver one looks good. I like the bronze too. It almost looks like a rose gold.
And also, did we mention that it has the third attribute? Yeah.
I see some people reacting or someone saying, damage to target out of cover on Earth. No, that's a level 30 Lexington, so that's probably why it's maxed out here with wrong stats.
We need a purge survival mode. I agree.
Yeah, it's a test build account. Last time, Yannick got so many friend requests that we had to replicate his save and create a separate live stream account so people would stop bothering.
They're trying to protect me from you people.
And also because we need to grant you the outfit that is otherwise not available in the live game right now. And this is the only way for us to do that. See the benefits of being a dev.
Where
Yeah,
can
I feel
you
like
get
they're
the
just
harvest? You will
jabbering
be
now,
able to
like,
get the harvest
Oh,
on the
well, can you
goblins
give us
and the
information,
internet.
please? I
Just
respect.
start playing on December 10th.
I
Spot the
respect
NPCs in
the
the
talking, but
center hat, and yeah.
How
I'll show you
dare
guys
they?
the
I know.
Lexington, and like I'll
I
compare
know.
the two after this. I already have it on my account.
And yeah, the other thing that I wanted to mention is the Stalker collaboration.
Bro,
that
like
you
they
guys
just
already
don't
aware
know
of.
what they want to talk about.
But there are some other surprises
I
that we
appreciate it,
prepared
but
together
man.
with the Stalker team. And first of all, I mean the giveaway in the chat is already
Yo, Rome,
ongoing.
what's going on?
But there are going to be more opportunities for you not only to win the free code of the Stalker bundle, but also the game.
Were you guys a fan
itself,
of the Stalker
because,
outfit?
Our partners.
I like the
from
Rainbow
the
Six
Stalker
one
team,
way more, and they didn't even
actually
announce
supplied
it.
us with some Stalker 2 game
Any of you
codes,
guys
so we're
like
gonna
the
be
Stalker
running
2
two,
outfit? I was not a
activities
fan of
for
it
you
at
to
all.
participate in. One is going
None
to be
of
a
'em.
Discord raffle, and from what I remember, it's starting tomorrow. So be sure to join our official Division 2 Discord.
The Rainbow Six one was
And
100 times
another
better, and they didn't even
opportunity
announce
is
it.
to participate in the photo mode contest and submit the photos of your agent dressed in the style inspired by Stalker.
You have
And
to
there
buy
are,
it too,
I
AJ.
think, a lot of really
You can buy
nice
'em singly.
locations in Division 2 where you can find a perfect shot. I know that there are a lot
I
of
don't like the
agents,
mask not
in the
working with these new
community
outfits.
who are really into perfecting their skills as the digital photographers. So I guess this is a perfect opportunity for you guys to showcase your skills.
Just give us Survivor
And-
2.0.
Yeah. We can also show the outfits in the game.
Do I have them?
You do.
Let me.
You need to go to the apparel in the store.
So I don't have them.
Oh, I like that
directly.
little
No, I mean
death
you
thing.
can try and find them. They should. I actually saw a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one here,
Yes. Here's one.
That one's not bad,
and where are the other ones?
but the other ones.
This is not one.
Yeah, there is the.
Oh, what is that
Yeah.
astronaut one?
That one. It's pretty
What is
cool.
that yellow one? That orange one. You see it?
From the exclusion zone to the dark zone.
What is that one?
And that's one as well.
Was that like a special event one? Anybody have that one?
And yeah, that's pretty much it. We ticked all the boxes.
Yeah, DLC is going to be coming
Now we
early
can,
next year. So
dedicate
January,
our time to
February.
fully
It's
answering,
coming, man. They're
questions
working
from
on
the
it.
Chat.
100%. Stalker 2. Yeah, I'm not a... Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Really? Get your Stalker outfit today in the Ubisoft store. By the way, guys, if you guys buy anything from the Ubisoft store, use code SKILLS. It's a creator code. I'm a Ubisoft partner, so you guys, no discount, but it's just like a
We're
way
back.
to support creators that you like.
Got rudely interrupted.
Their applause. Oh my god. Is it for me? Thank you so much.
I had it, but they took a lot of the
I
outfits
know
away.
that there are a lot of serious questions, but there was one mention that you and I are wearing the
Oh,
same
you had that one?
hoodie, the same shirt.
That's
They wouldn't take that outfit away,
Yeah, it's just the
Robert.
color is the same, but those are different shirts. But this is not the first time it's happening. It's been like that a few times before when we were supposed to stream, and we just received a signal from space telling us this is how you're supposed to. This is the dress code for today.
We do not actually align our dress code.
But yeah, now it's time for serious questions.
So yeah, 5 times XP isn't working for some players, including yourself. Sorry to hear that.
Oh,
Is
it's
there
from
any
a
way to
past
fix it?
apparel
Not
event?
on your side. It's something we need to.
Maybe I have it on my
we are looking
PS5
at.
account.
Unfortunately, the bug is still here. We had it last time already. We need to get that fixed.
I think because the movement and stuff is a little different. That's why they're not going to do.
Someone earlier asking how long is the 5 times XP going to run. It's running across the weekend, so I don't know exactly precisely when it
Oh
ends.
yeah, 5 times XP
I just
events
happen
going
to
on
have
right now.
this page open, so it ends on the 1st of December by midnight.
1st of December, guys. So you guys have 5 times XP. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 days.
Oh, my chat was paused. I was like, wait, we're not getting more questions. Can we have more loadout slots? Yeah, that would be nice. And have snow in Division 2 anytime. That's not the plan, no.
No snow in Division 2, of course.
LMB apparel event.
They just showed the holiday event. It's going to
Where's
be
the
a
LMB?
time trial event. I think it's seven missions,
LMB.
right? Each day there's going to be a new mission. You could progress,
not their
unlock a
habitat.
new
New
outfit.
dark zone, new enemies, new incursion, new raid.
They talked
yeah.
about they're
Yes
making
to
some
all of that.
changes
I
in
would
season
love that too.
2.0 to make it more enjoyable. And just talked about a bunch of nothing.
Sonic
They showcased the new
Santa Mask
Lexington.
from what I
LVOA,
remember,
which I'm going to showcase at the
it's
end
going
of
to
the
be
stream.
available. Ultimate Mask.
We'll showcase the new
Hold me
assault
accountable
rifle
if that's not true.
from Division 1. It's now Division 2.
Are apparel events a thing of the past since
It's the
since
hardest
those
hitting,
things, 30 bucks?
850
No, we are actually
RPM
we're
assault rifle
actually looking at. There's a couple of things we're looking at. One, it's having a bit more granularity when it comes to those kind of bundles. So you actually, could be able to choose and not have to buy the whole thing at once. That's something we're going to be looking at for the future. And apparel events, no, we are discussing how can we bring back apparel events under a new format. So it might not even be called apparel event anymore, but the idea of having an in-game event where you can unlock free cosmetics or buy them if you want, that's something we're investigating to bring it back. So it's the way you know them with the caches and keys every level and all of that. This is not going to come back, but the idea of having in-game events where you can with a progression where you can collect cosmetics, this is something
We'll check out the LVOA in a second.
There is a question from someone who never played Division 2 but played a lot of Division 1, and they're wondering
show you the
if
new one. It's kinda cool.
entering the game at this point difficult with these events. I would say that right now is a perfect opportunity to start playing Division 2 because it's the previous seasons made it so much easier for you to start playing as a new, completely new player and get a fast track to level 30 and level 40.
Can you make modifiers work with loadouts, please? It would be nice. I don't know if there's a technical limitation or if it's just an improvement we can make in the future, but that's good feedback. Patch notes? Well, we don't have patch notes because this is not about an update specifically. This is just a chat, just for us to give you some visibility on things we're working on and things that are coming for the game.
Yeah, but there are going to be patch notes because we have another update coming next week.
We do.
So
I mean, we need a patch to bring
patch notes.
the events and all of that. Will there be classified gear coming? No, we are not bringing back classified as a concept into Division 2. What else do we have in here? Any news about Brooklyn DLC? Not today. Today is not the day.
Today's not the day.
Brooklyn will have its own time to shine.
It's
See, the
we're working
Brooklyn
on it.
DLC is coming,
It's coming
guys.
along nicely.
January, February.
but still too soon.
Deserve a proper
Using a now
separate
link laser
one.
pointer heartbreaker build. Yeah, I'm gonna run with a striker build to be
Is
honest.
it possible to
850
get
RPM.
second Lexington?
It's gonna push it up
Yeah,
to like
so
9
so
something.
what's becoming clear is, and sorry for misunderstanding earlier, is that it looks like if you get it on the mule character that is not level 40, Lexington is going to be scaled to the character level. We see I have a level 30 here. which means since you can only
Striker's
get one
king,
copy, then
as
you're stuck
always.
with that copy. So we'll take it back to the team and see what we can do about it.
Hey, bro,
overall,
did Dev talk about the
we
shop
want it
multiple
to be
times?
generous
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this
they
and make
did.
sure everybody
They
gets
said
their
they're
own
gonna
copy with
be
max
in the
stats.
future.
So,
They're gonna adjust it.
if that doesn't work,
You're no
the way
longer
we
gonna get
intended,
shocked. They're gonna switch it
fix
to another status effects. The rolls you have been getting on your gear are
We've got
horrendous.
multiple
What difficulty
boxes
do you play
option.
on, Funk?
I don't have that yet. Would be nice.
Hey, good morning, Aliyah. Is it Aliyah? Is that it? Ali.
Can we be able to defend the White
Good
House
morning, good
sometimes
morning,
against
Mega.
enemy attacks, like a horde mode on the White House?
No
would be
descent
cool, but
update?
you,
No, not at the moment.
You don't know that probably, but there's a lot of NPCs in the White House.
Challenging?
So it's very hard to have enemies.
Can you
around
bump it up a little bit
your,
to
consoles or
heroic?
computers might die if we do that.
Damage might get a
So
little bit.
there are technical limitations.
rolls might get a little
around
bit
the White
better.
House, but doesn't allow us to use it for as a game mode, not in the open world anyway, not like that. So. Could all comms be linked together in order to listen to it back? Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not a bad idea to actually be able to listen.
They
to
said
all
that they're
of
going to
them
work on
together,
bringing
one by
them
one.
back, but it's going to be different.
There's a question about Chinese version of the game. These completely separate items, is it possible to get some over in Division 2? We actually got a few of them for the Mooncake event, for example. And yeah, those are two separate versions run by two separate teams. And this is not the version that
Tencent runs
Massive
the
is
Chinese
running,
version,
but
right?
sometimes it is possible for us to exchange some outfits and gear. I know that a lot of people seem excited, me included, about the cat mask, and the giant dinosaur. But we're not talking about it yet. Me mentioning it doesn't mean anything. I just love how it looks.
A giant dinosaur
Will
in
you
the
make
game.
more modifiers?
They really
Yes.
want to go. I
Next
understand
season, yeah.
people want some crazy stuff, but
Again, that's the plan. Every season we will bring new modifiers.
could you imagine people running around with giant dinosaurs in
yeah.
Division? It'll turn into like Call of Duty where you run
Love for True
around.
Patriots. Yeah, actually, yeah, we I don't have there's a bunch of further improvements and balancing changes we
Tencent
want to
runs
bring
the version,
following the
content
big
developed
pass
by
we did with
UB
this update.
Shanghai.
Now that it's been out for a month, we have some pretty good insights as well in terms of balancing changes, what worked, what didn't. And there are also a few pieces of gear that have been left out from it or not didn't get the love
Open up.
they
That would be
needed.
amazing. Happy.
So we're looking at making more changes, more improvements. Overall, more leaning towards buffs on things that are still underperforming. Yeah, True Patriot is one of them. It's a gear set we're looking at.
Yo, Knight Rider, what's going on? Would it be possible for rogue agents in the open world to not disappear? I don't know about that.
Have to
Probably
cut the
like a
grind during
game
the journey.
mechanic.
Tough for casual players. Takes way too long. Yep, I agree. I mentioned it earlier, but this is something we want to.
They never
we want
announced
to
when the
reduce in
holiday
future.
event's gonna start,
Not
right?
Have those less of those.
It's just a
super
it's 7
grindy
missions,
objectives
time
with,
trial.
counts of
You just have to
hundreds.
beat it within the time. You unlock the item for that time.
The winter event starts on December 10th.
Oh, December 10th, the winter event starts. There it goes.
And to answer questions about Division 3, once again, this is not the time, this is not the place.
So the event starts December 10th.
Could you please consider replacing the weapon damage bonus in specializations trees to one single perk that applies to all? If you change weapon types on the fly, you miss out on those bonuses. I think that's. We had planned a long time ago for a revamp of specializations. We didn't do it in the end because it didn't really reach what we were aiming for. But that being said, there's still a lot of improvements we could do to specializations without going into full revamp. And I think those damage bonuses could be something we revisit as well because it's not super flexible right now. The ability to change those.
That
bonuses.
is too, because like say like if you switch your weapon, you forget about the 15% and you just lost the 15%. They should just put 2 weapons with one category. So assault rifles with rifles, marksman rifle with rifles, assault rifles with LMGs, pistols and shotguns together, I guess, whatever. Or shotguns and SMGs. Maybe do it like that. So once you spec into it, you get 15%.
You're aware that Umbra special talent breaks when fast traveling most of the times. I am not, but I can ask the team if somebody
snow
else
setting. I don't think we're gonna get snow.
That's something we're looking at.
Mods off or on for what? Division 3's in the works, Funk. If you've tracked anything, if you followed any of my short form content,
any plans for PvP in the future right now?
They're working on it. They're building a team, and they're probably already working on it.
But we are not forgetting PvP players. I know that
a lot of the guys from
PvP fans that just
Star Wars
streams and
Outlaws from Ubisoft, they're over on Division 3.
Not today.
They're slowly moving over, you know, because
of,
they were all working on Avatar, Outlaws,
and
now those big projects are done. So they're working on the next big project. Well, obviously, it's
Division 3. I don't have any news for you today.
And then you have the DLC going on too.
Now we're going to see the specialization rework. Well, the one we had started.
Julian's over on Division
because
it
wasn't good enough
as a whole, right?
But we still have it on the back of our mind to revisit specializations at some point. But we don't have anything concrete.
I would like to see friendly fire in groups as an option for regular play.
Crossplay progression. Not happening anytime soon, unfortunately.
Crossplay progression is not happening because things are set up on 2 different.
As for the
platforms.
raids and incursions, that is also
they said that a long time
ago. We discussed a few times in the past. That's definitely on the table. All options are, but this is not something that we can reveal at this point.
What did they say? Matchmaking for raids?
Can we use the modifier from this season in the next season?
Nope. No. When next season starts, it's gonna be a whole new set of modifier
to make the gameplay feel fresh.
We are looking at ways to bring back old seasons modifiers when we will be a few seasons behind us. We don't want to just throw all of that away. We want to be able to bring back modifiers that have been popular. So maybe we'll see if we can turn them into global events or something like that.
Yo, happy Thanksgiving, King. It's 2025 for Division 3 off next year. It's going to be fire. Division 3 probably won't come out till 2028, 2029. I would say like 3 years from now. Maybe 2027.
Make exotic rifles fully auto.
So Division 3, guys, like, just don't think about it as a game coming out in a year or 2 years. It's going to take time. So 3 years, 4 years now.
To take the existing ones and make
can't be thinking about it. Like, it's going to come when it comes. It's just the way it is. They just started working on it.
Fully auto, then it's just an assault
GTA probably won't come out next year. I think GTA is going to get delayed till 2026. I don't think it's going to come out in 2025, to be fair. Remember, we have a DLC next year, early next year for Division 2. So that's going to be probably 2025, right? So that comes out early next year.
You are probably the one and only.
If you look at it like that way, Division 3 probably 2027, earliest 2028.
I don't know if that was trolling, but I saw someone in chat earlier asking if we could bring back the scuba diver.
It's kind of how you have to look at it.
And I'm like, that's it. We found the one player that wants the scuba diver.
I mean, honestly, the chat today weirdly seems like there's
Dave,
some,
if you think Ubisoft's not going to be around for a long time,
myself asking about questions because there was like a person asking.
Somebody will buy it. They're one of the biggest developers, even with them with their issues that they got going on. Someone would buy them out and keep the Ubisoft name and keep pushing it. So
this could
Division
be
3 would be coming out. They're already working on it, you know. So whoever buys them out is going to invest in that project being pushed out.
I see a bunch of people asking for other gear from Division 1 to come to Division 2. That's not something we plan to do.
Sense. If you buy a company, right, and they're working on a big project
Striker because
sold a lot of money, sold a lot of units, you're going to want them to push that game out.
And nostalgia in a way.
It'll come.
So we did that a long time ago. Now we have Lexington. I mean,
if I was a betting man,
if the opportunity arises
and
we think it makes sense, we can. But overall, we don't plan to just
for Descent release probably 2028. For Decent release probably 2028. Yeah, 2028. Yeah, I agree, Juan. I think 3 years, three to 4 years from now is probably what we're looking at.
There were also questions about Drug of helmet, and it's yeah another issue that's been under the investigation for
Back
quite
in
some
next
time
year, a
now,
tech
and
test?
it's
Nah, I think
still
that's too
something
early.
that we need to figure out. But that's something that the team is aware of and working on.
Fuck, I think that's way too early.
So if you Titan for calling you a troll, apparently it wasn't a troll. You won
I
the
may be
scuba
wrong,
diver.
but
Okay.
It was a fun one.
I just wish Heartland would have came, man, and then we would have to worry about like when
Fun was
Division
not the
3
way it
comes
was
out,
qualified
whatever, you
when
know.
we released it,
But this is the thing, like usually the fine arts only being appreciated after some time passes, so it's the same with the scuba
you
one.
call
They
the
need an
scuba
open
diver
world
fine
event,
art?
like the Origin, something kind of boss fight,
I
a
mean,
big
in
tank
the
dog,
Museum of
so we get
Modern
named
Art,
items and
can
loot.
definitely be
That'd be kind of
Is
cool.
Division 1 servers being closed down soon? No, we are not closing down the servers of Division 1.
Well, they just started recently,
Even though we
so
still
I
haven't
mean,
been able to bring
a
back
year of
global events,
development,
but
I
doesn't
doubt
mean
it.
We're shutting down the game, not at all. Survival mode in Division 2 or some game mode similar to the Division 1. We don't have plans to bring back survival in Division 2. No? It's
Mario,
it's
what
too
didn't you like
special.
about
It's too-
Outlaws?
it's perfect the way
Because
it
you know
is
the
in
same
Division
people
1.
who worked on Division 2 and Division 1 worked on Outlaws, so a lot
question
of them.
about more journey levels after
So
level.
it means you must hate how
level 7.
Division 1 came out and Division 2 came out? Because I know personally
What was that?
a few
Sorry?
devs that worked on Division 1, Division
do
2
you
worked
plan
on
to have
Outlaws.
more journey
I didn't,
levels after
Outlaws wasn't, to me,
sevens?
wasn't bad.
I mean, that's that format is not fixed, right? So we will see next
plays
season
like
what makes
Uncharted. You
sense.
guys like Uncharted?
And
You guys like Tomb Raider?
for this season,
Do
we
you
are
guys
not
like
going
those
to have
styles of
new
games?
ones, but next season maybe it's not going to be.
To me, it played the same.
Another count. Whatever makes
It plays
sense with
just
the
like
progression
Tomb
based
Raider,
on it.
Uncharted.
Someone's asking,
in
many
the
years
Star
ago, some
Wars
devs
world.
said that in-game there are you and Hamish as enemy, but nobody finds a clue about Hamish until now.
The game
I
looks
don't
like it
think
came
there's
out
a Hamish in the game,
2015.
I'm sorry to tell you, but
What did you play
I'm
on?
pretty sure-
Are you playing on PC?
Not that I know of, anyway.
I played
There's
ultra
there's
settings.
a me,
This is my
which I
specs
did
though.
not request.
I played on a
but
4090. The
still,
game looked
I get
looked
to be killed
just as good
thousands
as
enough times every day.
most of the
by
games
angry people.
I play now.
But that's a
I don't know if my-
privilege, apparently.
I played on PC though. Ultra settings.
Though another question about Harvester
same
that
to
you
me.
marked, but Harvester should be available through the Hoarder, the Loot Goblin.
I feel like people
during
complain
the,
about it just to complain
winter
about
event
it.
That starts on December 10th.
Do you
GTA is
guys have
coming
any
out in
information at
2025.
all
That's
about
what I
the
heard.
missing hunting
I
wasp?
heard
Was,
that it's getting
is it about
delayed
the hook,
from
the
sources.
extra hook. I think I addressed that last time. And
It's supposed to
and
come
made a
out
lot
in
of people
it's
sad,
supposed to
but,
come
it's
out
not
in
connected to
holiday of
anything, but hook.
2025.
There's no missing
That's
mask,
that's the release date
decipher
for
for the
GTA
community.
2025 holiday
It's,
season.
It's just an empty
But
hook for now.
I've heard that they're having issues and it's going to get delayed to 2026. but
Lexington won't be in the loot
we'll
goblin.
see.
No.
I don't think it's going to come out next year. I think they're going to have too many issues with optimization for PlayStation, Xbox. They're not going to be able to push it out
We
in
have in the
time.
future more bundles like Rainbow Six.
It's just they're like,
Example
their
here,
vision for that
Splinter
game
Cell,
is so
Splinter Cell, I
big.
don't know, but yeah, more collaborations
vision-
like that.
their vi-
Yes.
their-
If people like it, we can do more of them.
Their vision
We're
for
always on the
the
lookout for
Grand Theft Auto is so
something that
big.
makes sense for us.
It's going to be tough. Bro, I'm going to be too old to play in
The water
2029.
gun from
Hey,
previous events,
awesome.
yes, it will also be back.
Maybe it's time for you to retire, bro.
Yeah, event is gonna be featuring items from the last year's winter event, this summer's event, and also Mooncake.
What happened
what's
with the
going on,
Nightmare
Creative?
event? Gosh, people have very good memories. It just, we just couldn't pull it off. We had some great ideas there on something we wanted to do alongside the partnership with Resident Evil, but it just, it didn't work out. It's one of those cases where we talked too early before we were sure that the event would actually.
When is the new exotic rifle coming? Also, I'm
So it's
looking
not
forward
coming.
to what exotic rifle? Funk. What's the summary of the dev? They're making a lot of changes to season
Can you bring
2.0.
back all the party event, please?
Hold on.
What one do you
We'll
want to see?
talk about the summary. Give me a second, and we'll summarize it for you. And then I'm going to show you guys
It's actually
the
complicated now
Lexington,
because since the
the
season
new
format
Lexington
changed,
assault rifle, which is 850 RPM,
we cannot
the
just
hardest hitting in its
rename
class
apparel events,
for
we need to
850.
redo them. So
But that's why it's a named
I
item.
think it's more about
I'll show you guys in a
making
sec.
all the apparel event content available. You know,
I already have my bad boy.
Is Lexington farmable? No, it's not. You can only get it through the program at the moment.
Lexington is not farmable, by the way, guys.
When were you planning to repair the backpacks?
Lexington is a
I'm not
high-end weapon. It's already out. You
I
just gotta
understand
log
what you
in.
mean, or if you're referring to a bug, I'm not familiar with it. Could it be possible to wear mask glasses with the monolith uniform?
What's the summary of the...
If it's not possible, there's probably a very good reason for it. I'm not the one who designed it, so I cannot tell you, but very often it's on a case-by-case basis, depending
No,
on
no,
how
no,
you
no.
design the
You just
outfit.
get it to the
Sometimes we
thing.
allow for mask and,
But the
glasses,
one you get
sometimes
is
we
God
don't.
rolled, so why do you need another one at the
that has
moment?
to do
You
with
know,
the way the
unless you're a pack
outfit
rat.
is built. So, unfortunately, if it's not
It comes
possible,
God
yeah,
rolled
it's
with damage
probably
shots on cover.
for a good reason, which I have.
You just
not
change the
familiar with.
talent. I'm greedy.
More questions about DLC and raid?
Make sure you guys drop a like on the stream, guys.
It's gonna happen at some point. I mean, the DLC live stream, and we'll talk more about it.
They,
but
you know, I feel like I
definitely not
like
soon.
them, man. But they
There
jabber
is a
a
bug
lot
with backpacks not
sometimes.
changing their equipped appearance, slot modification, transmog. Is that what this is referring
Hey, Skills,
to?
do you still play Division 1? No, I don't play Division 1 anymore.
Again, I'm not familiar with this one. Are you
What
sure
if I
it's not
actually
just
did
that you
construct
have
Lexington? Rip.
a skin
Rip the
equipped on
dream.
that backpack? Because if you have in your apparel screen, if you have a skin on the backpack, it's going to overwrite whatever transmog you equipped to it
Just
in
cry.
in the mods.
And actually, some apparel fixes are coming with the
Hamish?
next
He's
patch,
working on a different
so
project.
It
I miss
might
that
get
guy.
fixed soon.
He's with a different company. He
But
left
yeah,
a
it's
while
best
back
if
to
you
run it.
just tell us.
That worked better with where he
which
lived and
item
stuff like that. That's why
specifically you're talking
he
about.
left. He wanted something closer to where he was gonna live.
Yannick, some news about new hunter or hunters. Haven't you faced enough hunters lately? I feel like we've had a lot of hunters.
I kind of want another Rav for my PvP character. I haven't talked to my sources in a
Can we
while.
get the recruiter apparel back to the store? I'm sure it's gonna come
Mayes,
back
you
at
can
some point.
ask. It's
Any
supposed to
news
come out
about
in the
climax
fall
missions?
though. GTA
Well,
6.
we're still working on the climax.
So holiday
towards the
season,
end of the
but we'll
season,
see.
the climax, and for the first time, there will be the master climax.
I'm sure they got
as you
pressure
know, which
to
will be
release it though.
The new difficulty enabled on the climax mission. So
GTA 6, they're
I
gonna
don't
want
have
that.
any
They're
news
gonna
on
want,
it except that
they're gonna want to push
it's
that as
coming.
soon
We're
as
working on
possible.
it. I was playing it today.
Ducks? But how?
There's no mission. You just log
That was a
in.
question.
Just log into the game, and it will be in your
Sometimes
inventory.
ducks are ducking in this game.
If you have a full inventory though, guys, it's going to. I'm gonna tell you, if you have a full inventory, it's not gonna give it to you. There's like a bug or something, so you're gonna have to wait till they fix it. So if you didn't get it because you had a full
Any
inventory,
chance you got skins for skills in the works? It's not something I heard about. Why you were looking at me like that?
you think they'll ever make another watch?
Is it something that we plan?
It's something we're.
I don't know, Liam. I know they probably have a lot of pressure by their shareholders right now
I honestly, this
to
is the
drop
first time I'm
good
hearing about
games. So that's what they're
You
trying
hear
to
it
do.
first. Yes, we have
So
some. but
I would
it's
expect
all
Ghost
the,
Recon to come back. I would expect
from launch. I
Tom
think,
Clancy
from
Division to come back.
Pre-order or something, or which one, or some edition.
Assassin's Creed is going to be in the role because that's one of the
we're
top
looking
games.
at making new ones.
And then what's another game that they're big on? They'll probably have a
Lexington
Dance
is way
Dance
higher DPS
Revolution
than
game
other
come
high-end
out.
ARs. It looks like it should have been 800 RPM instead of 850. It is
Rainbow
under the
Six
recent
might even
balances
drop
and-
something, but they have
and
their
we'll
bread and
see.
butter there.
As usual,
don't even
in
have
the
to do
long-
anything to
in the
that.
long run, if it turns out that it becomes an outlier and it's too strong, we might need to look at it. Sorry, means we might need to nerf. We will see.
Yeah, the
It
Lexington is a
intended to
high
have
end.
a higher DPS, as we've said, because it doesn't.
We
It
said
doesn't
that.
have any perfect talent or
Nobody
perfect
said it was
stats.
exotic.
It has a perfect DPS in a way, so a stronger DPS than what normal balancing would enforce.
Better game modes,
I can't
conflict,
believe
skill
that people
modes,
are
gun mode.
actually
On the DPS damage.
asking for
Man,
it to be nerfed.
they haven't gave us anything
Already, it's
for
been less than a
conflict in
day
forever. That's why I don't play
for it to
PvP
be
in
out in
Division
the
2
wild.
anymore, man. I feel like
Someone said it's too strong.
they don't really, I don't want to say it like that, but
No, nerf, please.
I feel like they don't really care
Don't
about the
nerf
PvP
it.
community
No.
as much
We'll
as they
let
say they
you
do.
Have fun with your new toy. Don't worry.
It's just, like,
If
so
it
you
turns
have
out
Division,
it's
right? You have a
hurting
community. Then you have like the PvE community,
in the game
and then the
in the long run, then we
PvP
would look at
community.
it,
Like
but,
that's small.
but for now,
And I think that's the
can have
problem.
as much fun as you
They don't
want.
have enough PvP players to like really invest in them, I guess, if you want to say. And the PvP players who used to play, a lot of them left, like the OGs and stuff like that.
Don't
So
listen, Lexington,
you have a
it's
very
perfect.
small PvP community, very tiny, so they honestly don't want to
if there's
invest
no
in
secret
conflicts
NPCs,
because
you
people
wish to
aren't going
find
to play
it,
it.
thinking
Well,
about overall beside
people will play it, but,
beside you
like,
and two
not a
secret
lot.
bosses.
That's
Can
what
you
I've come to
confirm
the
if there
conclusion,
is
and
any
that's why I just
secret
don't play
NPCs yet to be found
Division
on
2
the
for
game?
PvP. Like, I've been playing Call of
I'm
Duty.
pretty sure
I play Grays of
people have
Warfare that
found
has
everything.
PvE
I
and
know that there
PvP
have been
in one
hints,
server.
there have been
It's kind of
hints
like a
in
big
past
dark zone
that
for me,
players have
but
not solved all the mysteries in
games
the
like
game.
that, man.
This is true in some way, in a way that people have brute forced their way
Splinter Cell. They're bringing,
through,
they're remaking Splinter
deciphering
Cell.
some of the hunter riddles and managed to trigger the hunters.
That's a remake.
So
They
there
announced
are
it a while
some
back, didn't they?
intricacies in those riddles that, to our knowledge, have not been
Splinter Cell's supposed to be coming back.
Still, the hunters that are connected to them have been.
I expected to have a huge
have been
Tom
defeated.
Clancy
It's just
run.
the way to make them spawn are actually
Very
not
soon
the accurate way
for
it was
Ubisoft.
designed. But there is no hidden secret.
They'll drop
secret
they'll
that
drop
hasn't been
Splinter
found.
Cell, Ghost Recon,
I
Division
think people want
Division
to
3
believe
whenever
that
that
there's
comes
something
out.
else to be uncovered.
Assassin's Creed will continue to drop.
Good. Maybe there will be new secrets in the future, but not right now.
Yeah. They announced it a while ago. They're doing a Splinter Cell game. The team that's doing it,
So there
if
are
you follow them on
questions
Twitter,
about
they
missing
have their
Twitch drops,
banner says
problem,
Splinter Cell.
and, if you reached out to support, and,
I don't know if it's a remake or it's like
couldn't get
a
an
new one or
answer,
what.
just let us know on one of the official tweets what's your ticket number, and we'll try to investigate it for you. But if support couldn't
What is
help,
everybody eating for
I doubt that
Thanksgiving?
it will be
If you
possible
guys
for
celebrate
us, but
Thanksgiving, what are you
we'll
guys
see
eating?
what can be done.
I think we're having some
Can we get
arroz
more
con
shade levels
gandules,
for
a little
the
bit of
times 3
rice.
XP event,
Oh,
please?
it's
You mean
Spanish
the
rice,
level
but
cap?
then we got some turkey,
I'm pretty sure we
probably
said
some
we
mashed
were going to put this one at
potatoes, maybe some
1,000 as well.
stuffing.
If it wasn't the case last time, then that
Yeah,
was a mistake.
we're actually
So that's
doing
something
one.
we
We're
need
doing
to
like a friends Thanksgiving because like the friends that couldn't go back home.
Is the empty
doing it
hook a
together.
placeholder?
Then we're gonna watch
It's,
some football. Dolphins play tonight.
It's a hook that was put here because we had plans for a new hunter, and then we decided to change
feel like
those plans.
they just keep talking.
That's it. Have the full story.
Oh, so they were gonna have a new hunter. You heard that? So that hook was supposed to be a new hunter. They decided not to add it, and the hook is just gonna be there. They should remove it then. It will be a remake. Oh, there you go.
Which speaker you are referring to?
Empty hook is the cold Fraser in Iron Horse raid.
Yo, happy Thanksgiving, Anthony. The weapon skins for the Lexington are really nice. Yeah, it's based on the time you logged
It
in.
feels like Lexington
So,
is a
like,
hint. We're going back to
if you've been in
Lexington
since
events and,
January
nope,
2024,
negative Ramos.
it's you'll have the gold one. I think if you a little on, they showed it earlier. Yeah.
Has the specialization system just died off with no future inside? I mean, it still exists. The revamp that we were planning to it is on ice. And we,
Yeah. With Striker, it'll be
and
nice, man.
we, short-term plans to bring it
The
back.
way I see Division 2, you just got to look at it as a PvE game, man. As long as you look at it as a PvE game, you'll enjoy the game for what it is, and you'll have fun with it.
Is there any chance for new players to get past events
Kinda how it
items?
goes
Loot Goblin
now.
won't drop them for me. I've been playing.
So many good
for 2 to
PvP
3
games out there,
months.
man, that you
Well,
can
the
play.
I'm assuming that maybe it's a misunderstanding, but you can only get those items
Either
from
give
the
us more
Goblin
modes of
when
conflict,
there
give
is
us a new
an
maps
event that
incursions.
is running.
Stop
So
nerfing guns, they're
if,
fine, yeah.
If there is no new event
Gold,
running,
silver,
like
bronze
the
skins,
winter
yeah,
event
based
that's
on the
coming
time.
now, the Loot Goblin will not have those items. It will only have them when there is a
Let me
new
find out
item
you're
that is added
Rican.
to this lot in the Loot Goblin
Man, I'm
for
Puerto
the
Rican, man.
duration of an event. So that might be why if you've been
100%.
farming the Loot Goblin
Both parents
now,
are from
you didn't get
Bayamon,
anything, and it's
Puerto
by
Rico.
design. But once the winter event starts, then you should be able to get
Family
those
still lives
items.
out there. Mom still does.
And also there are discussions about having a rotation of event items that are available through the Loot Goblin in the
I
future.
think they talked enough, guys,
so
right?
Chances are that
GG's,
we'll
man.
probably
You guys are just
winter
talking too
items
much.
during
What we're going to do
winter
here
events. So the
is...
next event that starts on December 10th is your create a
All right, cool. They were just talking a lot. All right, what we're going to do here, though, is I'll show you guys the Lexington real quick. I know a lot of you guys want to see it. They were just jibber-jabbering. At this point, they weren't really saying much more. A summary of what they talked about, guys, is they're going to be making some changes to Season 2.0. One of the big changes that a lot of people complained about was the shock, you know, from distance, getting shocked multiple times. They said they're going to remove that status effect at some point and replace it with another one. So it won't be a shock. Maybe it's a bleed. Maybe it's something else. So they're going to put something else there for that one. So like, you know, the other one's fire. So maybe it's going to be a bleed. Probably, right? So they'll probably switch that one because people are getting shocked. They don't like being stuck still. So I think that's what's going to happen with that one. So they'll probably remove that. They're going to make a lot of different changes to the Seasons 2.0. They want to make it more fun. Not sure if it's going to come this season or next season, but we know that next season we're supposed to be getting the DLC, right? It's supposed to be coming out early next year. And then what else did they say? There's a holiday event starting December 10th. And then December 10th, it's like a 7-day event, which can go, and then after 7 days, you should have everything, but you have 14 days to collect everything. You do each time trial. It's like 7 missions. You do the time trial each day. You unlock the item for that day. They're going to have, it's like a reindeer tactical outfit, kind of like Rudolph, but it looks more tactical, not like a Santa Claus outfit. Then they're also going to have some other stuff. So yeah, you can see right here we have the Lexington. Let me put it full screen for you guys real quick. So yeah, you can see we already have the Lexington on us, right? As soon as you log in, I actually like the silver one the most out of all of them. But we'll get into it. As soon as you log in, you'll get a screen. I already did this video, so you guys probably can see that on NothingButSkillz 2.0. You'll see it there, but I'll pull it up for you guys. The base damage is going to be a little bit higher than any of the other ARs in that. That's why it's a named weapon. They all come God rolled, though. So you'll notice when you get it, everybody's will come God rolled. So it'll all have assault rifle. But if you compare the base damage, right? So if we go options, show base damage on. So our base damage on this is 49,003.3, right? And if we were to compare it to the Eagle, if you look at it, it has a harder base damage than the Eagle Barrel, right? But they both have the same RPM. I have it on a Striker set. It's 850 RPM. We're on a Striker, so just remember that. If we go down and we look at it with this one, it hits harder than the St. Elbows, right? So it hits harder than St. Elbows by 3K. We go down... We're gonna pair it up with the Police M4, right? Police M4, it hits 3K harder, which same RPM. We go to the Shield Splinter, same RPM, right? 0.3 more. So it's actually 0.2 more than the F2000, and I believe that is the only other one in that same fire rate. So the reason it shows 978 is because I have it on Striker. So if I were to take this off real quick, I'm just gonna take it off. You'll see the RPM on it real quick, right? Is only 8. It's still showing it. My bad. Let me just switch 2 pieces real quick. So the RPM on it right now, base RPM is 850, right? So because I had a Striker set on, it goes up to 978, right? So that's just something for you guys to keep in mind. Oh, my bad. And then if you click on it, you'll see I have all 3 skins. You have the bronze. I actually like this bronze one. This one looks really good too. Really nice color. I have the gold one. This is the one for being the longest in the game. The one thing it doesn't do that I wish it did, I wish the camo actually changed with this. Like, I hate that the mods don't get the camo. It sucks a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so you can switch it out. I kind of like the silver the most, but you have the veteran gold, you have the silver and the bronze. So yeah, technically it shoots, it's auto. You'll all get the assault rifle, health damage checks out of cover. You just have to log it. Make sure you don't have a full stash or you won't get it. And then I have Optimus on it, but you can put whatever you want. But we're just running through something. Also, guys, side note, I know some of you guys, if you guys are trying to get your 5 times XP, make sure you get on.
Detected from the control point in proximity.
And then just go down here. So we'll just Go test this bad boy out. Let's go do a control point real quick so you can see. You can see it shoots really fast. It's not like the old LV. It's not like the LVOA that we have here. Do I even have one on me? I don't even have one on me. So it's not like the rifle LVO. This is actually classified as a... And then if you look at the magazine size, it is 50. So we have 50 magazine. 60 here on the Eagle, 50 in the thing. So pretty nice. At 50 is pretty good. Oh, the cam's froze? Is the cam froze for real? Oh, it is, my bad. No, it isn't. Oh, my camera is in the way? Wait, what happened? What happened? Oh, the camera was in the way of the thing? Oh, my bad. Hold on, my bad. Let me fix it for you. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'll compare it again. Let me do it for you. Sorry. All right. Let's do it again real quick. So let me show you. So if we compare it to the Eagle Bear, can you guys see that? You see it, right? Okay, there you go. Sorry. So if you compare it to the Eagle Bear, there you go. Is that better? My bad. All right, sorry. All right, here we go. So let's compare real quick. So Eagle Bear both have the same RPM. This is on it's on a striker, right? 850, but with the striker it's at 978. Both have the same RPM, but Eagle has 10 more rounds. But look at the damage difference, right? We go to the St. Elmo's. It has more damage. Obviously, they have 70 rounds versus 50 rounds. We head down and take a look at some of the high-end weapons, right? So like the Police M4, which is the same class, it actually has 3,000 more base damage. So a little bit less, but yeah. So there you go there. And then even the Shield Splinter, same RPM, has a little bit less, 0.2 less. So kind of give you a sense of where it's at, and that's the base damage numbers. So I'm showing you guys base damage numbers. So that's kind of where you're at with that. So that's kind of the gist behind it. But yeah, so that's it. You can actually add more stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run. We're just gonna run over here, and you can see it shoots automatically, right? Then we'll just run through this. I'll just show you I already have this one. We don't have one. We gotta have a control point somewhere here. So just so we can see the accuracy on this bad boy. I have not played on my PS5 account in months. I haven't played on my PS5 period in months. I'm probably the next time I play on it, it's probably gonna be for a PS5 exclusive. So yeah, the accuracy on it feels pretty solid. It feels like the St. Elmo's. Will there be a Division 3? Yeah, Power. They are going to be working on a Division 3 at some point. All right, we're going to leave this. We're going to go to a control point real quick. Yeah, I noticed it was covering it. But yeah, the accuracy, it honestly feels just like the St. Elmo's accuracy-wise. Feels like there's no recoil on this bad boy. Pretty solid gun. The damage is what's going to keep it up there with, like, probably going to be the...
Civilians in danger. Reinforcements incoming.
I usually just use my DPI settings. So that's kind of how my sensitivity is.
Vital signs critical.
Oh,
Agent out of action.
that reflection damage was crazy.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Heavily armored hostile detected. Serious trauma detected. Agent
Well, we
vital
died
signs,
there.
0.
But yeah, it feels like a Lexington. When it will be out, power. We're waiting like 3 years, man. It isn't something you should expect at the moment. Wait, why did I spawn over here? Oh, that kind of sucks. I didn't think. You know what messed me up? That shot, that reflective damage, and I wasn't paying attention to it. But I like it though. It feels solid. It's gonna be, if you like high-end weapons, it's gonna be up there. Look at the fire that they're putting me on.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Really?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What the?
Agent.
You really hit me like that? Wait, well, why didn't it?
Heavily armored hostile.
Why didn't it? I was like, why wasn't it giving my armor back? Yeah, that shock ammo is so crazy. Oh, let's go. But yeah, it's a nice weapon. To me, it handles like the St. Elmo's. That shock ammo, bro.
Hostile detected. Civilians in danger.
I think what we have 1.5 million armor or 1.3. Yeah, not bad. Remember, there's 5 times XP too. Oh.
Hostile defender drone detected. Hostile volunteer drone detected.
Why is he hiding over there? What is that? What was that?
Eliminated.
Alright.
Supply room access.
And we got modifiers on too, so GG's there.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
But yeah, you should have the 5 times event, by the way. So we go to event timeline. You'll see, I only have a little bit, but yeah, so 5 times event going on, guys. But yeah, that is the new Lexington. I was just using it with the striker. We have 1.3 million armor, sorry. 3 blues. So not bad at all. And that's at base. That's actually at 0 expertise too. So if you guys level this up, it's going to be one of the hardest. It's going to be a pretty nice weapon to use. So you guys are going to enjoy it. Have fun with it. Just all you have to do is log in. Make sure you have your stuff set up for it. And I'm just going to grab this real quick. But that is it for me, guys. Yeah, if you guys want to get this, just log in today. The Lexington, it comes in 3 different ones. You guys can get depending on when you log in, everybody will get this one, this camel skin right here, right? But if you've been a day, like I think January 2024, if you logged in since then, you'll end up getting this one. If you logged in after, or is it after, then you'll get the silver one. And then the bronze. So, but overall, it's cool. It's cool to have another. It's literally LVOA though. I kind of like this blue one though. But yeah, they all come max rolled, so you just change the talent, whatever you want. So Optimus, InSync, whatever you want there. But that's it though, guys. Hey, we will call the stream. Hey, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. A nice little holiday event starts on December 10th, so we'll be back for that. Remember, every Tuesday we do drop the guide for Theo Parnell. We solve it, and then we do that on Tuesdays. We're playing Gray Zone Warfare a lot. We'll probably be live, not today, but tomorrow on Twitch. So if you guys want to catch that, we'll be playing some of that. We'll probably dive into some 5 times XP this weekend, though. We'll probably have like maybe a day of Division stream, so be over there. But that's pretty much it there. You guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Stay blessed, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, make sure you guys drop a like before you guys head out. Hey, peace, love, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Later, everybody.